Hey guys, Kickassreaction here. Got the boy here, my VN buddy, the Flaming Shark as well.
I guess that's what I am.
Yes, and today we are doing something completely out of the ordinary, spontaneous. Doki Doki Literature Club. I didn't think there was a better, more appropriate thing to do in the month of October, than this little game. But we are doing a playthrough of DDLC. We are doing a playthrough of the side stories of DDLC. I don't know why I'm using the controller. Because we have history with this game, don't we?
That's one way to put it.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
We originally did play this game in the year it came out, 2017. I believe you played the entire thing, and then you brought this game to my attention for God knows why.
Yeah.
And it kind of
It
spiraled
was just
from
meant
there.
to be. I was compelled to do it. Little did I know what that would spawn.
Yes.
This honestly, this is among the chief things that ruined your life. Like, this could potentially be number one in like the spiral of your life. Like, this might honestly be the moment that your life was cooked, was when I showed you DDLC.
So everything from here on out is your fault. But yeah, no. This came out many years ago at this point. I think 3 years ago DDLC Plus came out. And since then, we've been meaning to get to it. And, in typical fashion for both of us, it just took a little while to get to. But yeah, I had to run through the original game. I think you replayed the game yourself as well.
Yeah, I've been DDLCing it up.
And yeah, so just a little history for us. We played it a long time ago. This was my first
in the
ever
day, yeah.
visual novel. You are the one that brought me into this genre, and it kind of clip-sided from there. And the really fun thing
It's
about
funny-
DDLC's history is that it's not a typical VM. It's it's kind of a, what is it? I lost my train of thought.
Man, I don't even know. It's like, yeah, because it's like it's obviously like it's disguised as like a generic kind of cliche VN dating sim, and then it's like weirdly like psychological horror. And,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's hard to describe Doki Doki Literature Club. Obviously, at this point, we're talking almost 10 years later somehow. So,
It's been that
I
long,
think
hasn't it?
the story's out. The book is out on DDLC for most people. But, yeah, I mean, it's funny because it is kind of a parody of visual novels in a lot of ways. And yet, at the same time, I do think it is actually a good starting point, I think, for somebody who's never played a visual novel.
That's kind of the ironic thing. It's like it's playing off of a typical visual novel, but for a lot of people, it was the first exposure to the genre at all. So you kind of get
I think obviously this game,
that weird experience where veterans have a crazy time with this, but new people who have no experience with this genre at all are like the most confused about it.
And I think it's really funny because obviously this game completely exploded for a variety of reasons, and like that's a big reason why a lot of people played this despite whatever experience they did or didn't have with the genre. But it is really funny because the game is short, and like typically there are plenty of shorter visual novels, but typically visual novels trend on the longer side. So I think like there was kind of that accessibility of like the time commitment of this game is relatively small,
and
I think that really also helped it be of course, it being the original game being free, obviously huge as well. But yeah, no, I mean the creator of this game, Mr. Salvato, he very much is comes from the dredge of weebdom, and he knew what the fuck he was doing, unfortunately, and he made this dare I say masterpiece.
Yeah, and not a game since. But in terms of us, we have history. We have played this game. We have played mods of this game, and we have had a little too many conversations on this game. Do you want to just run down your list of favorites in order?
I don't really think about it much.
Have an order outside of Monika?
Yeah, I mean, of course, just Monika. Like, why are we even talking about the other three? I mean, if I had to, probably... Man, it's so tough. I think because of the type of person I am, the type of personality I have, I think I have to probably say it's Yuri at number 2. And I think a lot of that actually has little to do with like their actual characters. I actually think that has a lot to do with the fact that I really like her writing style. I know that sounds kind of funny, but there are obviously poems in this game, and I really like her poems. I think she has arguably the best ones. I mean, I really like Monika's. I like all of them. All of their poems are great. Like, shouts to Dan. He wrote a bunch of awesome poems for this game, but I really like her poems because they're the most, like, kind of...
See, it's the weird thing. Well,
pretentious.
Like, I think when you made me play this, we went down the Yuri route. I think I picked Yuri. And I feel like nowadays I'm more gravitated towards more of, like, a middle ground between Natsuki and Yuri. And a big reason for that is I can actually fucking read Natsuki's poems.
Sure. That's fair.
In response to, the boy here, saying for Yuri's poems, I genuinely can't read the font of Yuri's poems. So I have a lot of trouble actually
to be fair,
reading them. Like, I think we got one
even
right
if you
here. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, even if you even if you can read the font, it's
I can't read that.
It's very like English gibberish. Like it's very pretentious. She writes like
style.
She writes like a writer and not like a it's very it's funny because Natsuki and Yuri are opposites in that regard. Like, Yuri has her nose up with every poem she writes, whereas Natsuki's poems are very simplistic in the words being used, but obviously have strong meaning, whereas Yuri is very just up her own ass. But her poems also do have strong meaning because all 4 of the girls have, a lot of depth to their poems. Obviously, Sayori's kind of a meme for a few reasons, but
she's definitely we started this and me just asking who your favorites are. But she's definitely my least favorite Doki. I think you can agree on that front.
Generally speaking, she's a character archetype that neither of us are like really huge fans of. I mean, I don't mind, but of the 4, like, because I've talked about this before too with Doki Doki. When you look at the base game, because of the way it's structured, because of the ideas behind it, for the most part, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri are mostly caricatures.
I mean, that is literally their purpose. They're not mostly, they are caricatures.
So, it pretty much comes down to what character archetypes you like the most.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I could go into the poems. That's really where most of the character depth exists with them. But, it's basically, do you like...
You might even get more poems.
Do you like the kind of dark broody types? Do you like the bookish types? Do you like, the body types as well? You could go that direction. Do you like the tsundere? Do you like the, pouty? Do you like the best friend type? Like, it's all just kind of like what's your vibes?
I know the tsundere and the yandere, but I don't even know what Sayori's type is called.
Well, I just think of her as she's like the childhood best friend. Like, that's kind of its own archetype, really.
Oh, fair enough.
And like, a lot of those characters, more often than not don't end up with the guy or whatever. Which I guess is fitting.
Well, in this game, you kind of do get that option. And then
one might say that sometimes those type of characters kind of end up left hanging.
I'd say my most curious thing about this is going to be the meta humor. So we know nothing about the side stories, and I think the most part they are just inspired to mostly disassociate from the main game's plot in favor of just giving more relation to the girls as a unit, so that we kind of get a little more validation for why the Literature Club is so strong as a friend group outside of the MC. But I don't know if the MC appears, and I don't know if there is any game meta humor from Monika or Sayori, since they've both technically been the class presidents before. And
I'm not
considering
expecting
how much of that is a part of Monika's character, I'm very curious how they characterize her in this setting.
For sure. Yeah, but I'm not expecting it. I think it's going to be straight up
because there is a lot. There's straight up they straight up just admit Natsuki kind of wishes she had a better connection with Yuri. Monika's the fucking devil to Sayori in the main game. So that's going to be very interesting. But I
Yeah.
don't feel we don't really get too much on like I don't think we get too much on Natsuki or Yuri's opinions on Sayori a lot in the base game. So I'm very curious to see them all with Sayori in particular. I know that's just such a weird thing to say for my least favorite girl. But from a personal standpoint right now, in terms of just general interest, I am curious in the Natsuki and the Yuri route for this. I shouldn't even say route, just the story itself.
Yeah, just like, it'll be really interesting to see all these characters interact and what those interactions end up looking like. I mean, like, that's literally what we're here to do. Yeah. Whatever that ends up looking like. So,
and we've got like our point set because we have a lot of experience with this game from like many years ago right now, our experience playing mods. We kind of have like our set characters we like to play. Bro's always Monika. I'm always Yuri, and we kind of just locked into those two. So we're definitely gonna switch, I think, between Natsuki and Yuri, but we are dead in on Monika and Yuri because the meme cannot die.
Yes.
I don't think you allow anyone to play
I don't
think you allow anyone else to play Monika. I don't really mind, and I kind of got my Yuri down.
An in-joke that like 2 people at most will get.
Yeah, something that just wasn't even like intended. It just kind of became a thing.
Just happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you ready to get into this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Cool. Sayori's twice, eh? Okay.
So yeah, we have Trust, Monika, and Sayori.
So they've got part 1s and part 2s. That's very interesting. Because I don't believe these are long. I think it's like an hour a piece, but there are 6 of them. Oh, god damn it, it's the last one.
Well, that makes sense. That's a big one. So yeah, like I said, I'm thinking we go down the line. So Trust, and then assuming Trust Part 1 does unlock Trust Part 2, and you don't have to do the other Part 1s, we do Monika, Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Monika. We just run down
I do just have to say...
This is probably the most...
unlocking these makes genuinely no sense because I started. You gotta basically 100% the game to even get these. I went down Natsuki's route first, and I got Monika. I got these 2. Like Natsuki's not even in these routes. I don't know how that works.
It's probably like a progress thing. Like the more progress you make, you just unlock them, but you unlock them probably in this specific order, regardless.
Maybe because you have to go back and do the poems to unlock more of these.
Yeah,
and it's
like, they probably like confused. I said,
like if I'm picking Natsuki, I want a story with Natsuki.
It's probably one of those things where it's like, I guess the best way to put it is like it's probably not. It probably doesn't really matter the order that much, but I'm just gonna take a guess and just total spitballing here that this is the order of events. So like, because I'm thinking of Monika and Sayori, the 2 people that essentially had the most influence in starting the literature club, right? So like, you in theory, it kind of would make sense that like these interactions, because I'm kind of assuming that these are probably all taking place before the events of DDLC.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm assuming again. I'm assuming these are like.
Yeah, this is the backstory, right? So
I'm assuming part 1 is going to be how these characters met, and then part 2 will be like literature club time before MC became a thing.
So like I'm thinking that like I think it makes a lot of sense that the first one would be Monika Sayori because that's probably the very beginning,
the founding of the literature club.
Yep.
Okay, that does make sense.
No.
And then I guess we'll go on the idea like Sayori recruited Yuri, and then. Monika got Natsuki, which is kind of a flip from what I would assume it would have been. But...
potentially, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's kind of how it goes.
And then we get the intermingling of the others that lead eventually to the Natsuki Yuri that I know you're very excited for.
I love how it's called Trust, considering what happened in the main game. God damn.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing, too. So we have trust, we have understanding, we have respect... We have balance, reflection, self-love. So I guess I'm trying to think some of these. Like, reflection makes sense for Monika Yuri because they're the 2 most reflective characters in the game. self-love is interesting, because that's like implying like, but because like I'm a little surprised that if we're using self-love, I kind of jump to Sayori because of what happens, but all of them struggle with self-love, so it's interesting that that's Natsuki Yuri. Balance is interesting. Don't know entirely what to make of that. Respect tracks for Natsuki Monika, especially because of the whole like manga thing that Natsuki and Monika have going on.
That shitty manga.
I'm sure there's a lot of deeper meaning to it, of course, but like that's just where my mind jumps to. Understanding, again, all of these are generic, so it's hard. Trust, of course.
Opposite personalities you can get with Sayori and Yuri, so kind of get that.
So it'll be interesting because like a few of these I feel like are like, yeah, like I definitely think the fifth one is probably the most obvious, where it's like, yeah, reflection very just feels on brand for those two. I think some of these others I'm curious as to why they're called what they are, and if that will be more obvious as we actually play the respective parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's time to build some trust.
Let's go with trust, baby.
Here we go. It's loading.
Oh, no Doki Doki menu.
Oh, new music right out the gate.
Off the bat, baby.
Production.
If this
Tiny
is
bit of production value.
That's new. New sprite.
Yep.
Vending machines.
Soccer tryouts. Bake sale.
I'm curious if we're going to get the origin of Monika becoming self-aware, because they do kind of say that's the president's kind of like, hang on. And getting like her realization that it's a game would be fucking wild.
It's crazy that this is the first line of the side stories, I will say, because I don't think we're going to get any of that, but it's crazy that this is what they start with.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I'm thrown off by the new music too. That's I mean, it's cool, but it's throwing me off already because this is actual canon DDLC.
Yep. No mods
Anyways.
here. Let's see if we're getting new facial expressions.
Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting.
Ooh.
Who are you talking to? Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay?
Talking to you and me.
Ugh. I missed debate club, yep.
Damn.
That is lore from the OG game.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me half a second there. I had turned down the game a little bit. It was like 20 million
in
my head.
A little loud. I think they just reset the fucking audio.
Yeah.
That should be okay.
Whatever you like is fine, because I can edit it on my end too. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in.
Okay, so no Sayori yet.
So I'm assuming she's gonna walk in any second now. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Yeah. Monika is the only... Yeah.
Sayori joining because she literally just stumbled in accidentally is so in character.
So I'm assuming this is gonna be like just a omnipotent narrator.
Maybe.
But
a general narrator.
I'll read it for now at least. Monika is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless.
Wait, you've watched Marvel What If, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Damn, really? That's bad?
It's kind of a meme with a friend of mine, actually. I actually think it does get better over time, generally speaking.
Can you do a Watcher impression?
No.
So you like the Watcher of the game?
Bro's got too deep of a voice for me.
Yeah.
In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monika glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?"
Bad self-promotion, that's the problem.
Maybe no one is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests.
Yeah, we need to know. This is a club with a lot of cute girls. We have cupcakes. We have, choices of every size, you could need.
I mean, cute girl singular, because we don't have any of those other things yet.
You don't need another one.
No, but we don't have cupcakes or anything like that.
Alright, that's fair. We don't have cupcakes.
I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision! A vision! But what kind of vision? Monika rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her.
Oh dear.
It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing.
So I'm not getting any self-aware vibes right now.
Nah.
Yeah.
She's gonna nod off here, it looks like.
I don't think the game confirmed
me a
if
CG.
Sayori and Monika were friends prior to the club.
Please give me a CG of her sleeping.
Alright, hello?
Oh, that was trippy.
Jesus, that's loud.
I know. Suddenly, a voice causes Monika to snap awake.
Oh my god, that is really loud. I guess they never fixed the audio balancing in this game.
Gotta keep it realistic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this.
Is this the napping club?
No, this is... Monika pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club.
Literature? What's that? Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec.
I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Love the themes, by the way, so far. The music's been great.
I love all the vibes are like
Balancing
somewhat
aside.
normal. Don't apologize, I do that all the time.
Oh.
Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Oof.
Well,
this is
about
great.
that.
This is a great remix.
Yeah,
I
this
guess
is
just
great.
quickly, do you have a favorite theme from DDLC regular?
Oh, man.
Outside of the lyrical ones, obviously.
Yeah. Like, your reality doesn't count.
I think mine is Yuri's theme, the regular literature club Yuri theme.
Yeah, I could see that. Man, I don't know. I feel like I'd have to probably just go through all of them again to really pick something.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, mine is is Yuri's rendition of "Okay, Everyone."
Well, about that, this is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be the vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you.
Damn.
Maybe I should be president. Never say that again.
Rude. I know. Now you're just making fun of me. Do you know who I am? I'm Monika. I spell my name with a K.
What's your last name, Monika?
Just Monika.
Oof. Hey, I know a Just Monika too. She's in a wheelchair and has green hair. But has the same emerald eyes as you do.
Funny
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
What was your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori.
I don't know why, but saying Sayori activated my phone.
I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
Self-awareness. I mean, I'm sure that Monika tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori.
God, this bitch is stupid.
I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Yeah. I figured that's what she was gonna say, but that was really funny without the next line. Well, fuck you.
Get the fuck out of my club
Really?
room.
Yeah, I know. Really?
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that too. I'm good at that, so...
I don't know. It is something. There is something to like, because obviously in DDLC, like obviously most of the interactions are character X, Y, or Z with MC. There's something sweet about just seeing like, I don't know, like
bonding.
Wholesome reactions between the girls, like the actual fucking characters.
I know.
Honestly, how can I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way.
Monika? Monika!
Oh no, don't make that joke
That's
again.
such a cool name. Doesn't sound very Japanese though.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work. I said it was cheap. Monika glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. Wow.
So, what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Yeah, that is something we do know from the base game. Yeah,
So-
something like that. I need to think about it.
I know this is completely unrelated, but I gotta say it before I forget it. Why is it low-key for like Monika's design was based off of Chisa from DDLC? From, I mean, Danganronpa.
Chisa from DDLC.
Fuck. She's even got the white bow in her hair.
Yeah, we've talked about this briefly as like I said, as you get closer to catching up to me in Danganronpa, but there are definitely things in Danganronpa that, you know, it's interesting.
Like, bro, if she had emerald eyes, that would just be plagiarism. Hey, do you like hugs? What a weird thing to say to someone you just met.
Dude, well, I mean, it's because she's looking at Monika and she's like, you know, she is having the normal reaction, which is, how do I get closer to Monika? How do I touch Monika? That is a natural reaction.
Skin open and crawl inside of you.
Dude, if we get some random shit like that in one of these where it just randomly just goes 180s, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Like, don't, unironically, don't do that to me, please.
Do it.
I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug, then let's go.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly.
hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy?
You just gotta say huggle, huggle.
Monika
If anyone
laughs.
understands that reference, you are degenerates.
Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's just the MC like watching the very silent corner of a bag of crisps, narrating this.
That would be so funny too.
It's like Drax from Endgame.
Oh my god, yes. Legendary scene.
I've mastered the art of being so incredibly still. I'm naked to the human eye. I'm gonna think really hard about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too.
And that's part 1.
All right, end scene, but I doubt that. That'd be crazy. Imagine. I was like, these part 2s better be long as fuck if that's the case. A day passes.
They meant every side story equals an hour in total.
Imagine. That'd be crazy. A day passes and the time comes for the Literature Club, Monika and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. This bitch is already late on the first day. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday.
Besides, I wrote in her code she had to come.
But I'm getting kinda worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Sorry, I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay, welcome back.
And
Sayori spins over to Monika and deposits the sheet onto Monika's desk. Oh, what's this? Yo,
we get
new poems!
Alright
go!
then. This is alright.
Oh.
Well, I'm fucked when Yuri's poems come up.
Oh.
Luckily I can read Sayori fine. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland.
Well, I think I see why this is called trust. Hey, this is really good. Because that was all about trust.
Way
You
better
wrote
than
this,
the first
Sayori?
one she gave in the main game. Of course! Wait. No, wait, that's the wrong side of the paper. What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
Did she write 2?
I wasn't ready to share that yet, I'm so embarrassed.
Oof. Monika flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members.
God damn it.
That's actually really cute. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are. That's interesting, so she's actually into poetry. That's fair. It might be a way of just
Really?
subtly venting out her frustrations.
Sure. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry.
A way to kind of get out and kind of ask for help without directly asking for help. You know, everything's as simple as Get Out of My Head, which is the best poem she ever wrote.
I mean, sure, but also that was like, I think the most uplifting poem of the entire franchise so far.
Goddamn.
So, you know, I'm gonna give her
so
some, yeah, it was good as well, but also just like that, there was like nothing negative about that poem. I feel like I don't know if I could think of a single poem in the game that didn't have at least some negative undertones. I don't really think that one had anything.
Yeah. Well, she's not depressed yet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of these poems are probably gonna be quite positive. I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
That's fair. Ah, you should be more confident in yourself. You're the literature club president.
That's like rule number 1 of a writer. Every writer hates their own writing.
Yeah.
I guess you're not wrong there.
There's always going to be that little insecurity that I think pretty much everyone has, no matter what profession you're in. There's going to be that self-criticism of like, fuck, this sucked. What was I thinking?
Of course. I need to like set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like, we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. Damn, I feel like you're almost writing Sayori a little too intelligent right now. But you can when it's in a poem, right?
Well, that's the thing, right? I think what's interesting about Sayori is we obviously get into, like, she even talked about how, like, she struggles to be serious. She already said that in this episode, but it's one of the, I don't know what else to call it, but it's one of those things where I think our experiences with Sayori are a little skewed by them being her interacting with her childhood friend that she's in love with. So I think seeing her interact with characters that are not MC, I think you can kind of see her.
And they even, to be fair, they even did kind of point it out in the main game. It's like, you're understanding Sayori like this because this is how Sayori is around you.
Yes.
Like when she's around someone else, like it's a very different vibe.
And obviously the implication there was that she's not as happy of a person otherwise, but, you know, regardless of that, she is not the same. Yeah, you're not the exact same person with other people, especially, you know, someone that you're as close with as she was with the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident.
Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I'd love that. Oh, jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brainstorm's so hard, it was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. That's a little more literal.
Got herself, I guess.
Yep. Could you say your brain has rain clouds in it?
Oh no. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes? She is obsessed with them.
I was hungry.
Classic Sayori move.
Isn't it?
Let me think about this.
No.
I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
Give people cupcakes? I just meant me. You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes in the flyers?
I'm like kinda worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know?
Well, they see the cupcakes and then they see the girls and it's like, oh, they click.
I think that would still kind of bring in the wrong kind of people.
Well, MC was the wrong kind of person. Worked out for him.
Arguably, quite almost literally was the wrong kind of person given what ended up happening.
Wrong kinds?
Yeah. I'm assuming these shorts or whatever you want to call them will show how great the literature club was before MC had to ruin everything.
Yeah, it was actually like a united front back in the day.
People would just come for the cupcakes and then leave.
Add a penis and the whole thing goes awry. Aw,
Crazy.
Nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But, you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see. The next thing on the list.
Natsuki was also the wrong kind of person to bring in. Yuri was like, yes, but Natsuki was objectively the wrong kind of person.
Yeah, because like with Yuri, it's all about like the way that she like interacts socially with other people, whereas Natsuki is not what Monika envisioned.
Yeah.
Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like, going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? So, the library. Like
Maybe.
in the morning or during lunch, there might be a few, you know, random isolated girls in the corner of the cafeteria with nothing to do, reading some really fucked up horror genres since it's October. Maybe looking at their knives a little too long. And we tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something?
I don't think half of them would even read the book for assignments.
How would we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, we could always ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that.
I really am liking this theme.
Yeah, it's good.
A lot of remixes of the main game. I'm
Makes
useful!
I never said you weren't.
Sorry, that was
to be fair, I barely know you, Sayori. I just need to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities?
Ah, Jesus Christ, Monika. Come on, you gotta work with me here.
I was literally about to say, like, Monika's like, girl, I got nothing. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right?
Well, yeah, kinda.
A vision for the club. That's becoming her catchphrase.
We can put some manga in here, might look nice. Bit of decoration.
Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second.
Bitch, what?
That's crazy. Wait, I didn't mean it like that.
No, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes,
In
you
the other,
did.
in another timeline, she did.
A conscious thought came out for a second there.
You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Yeah, just thinking of a certain particular individual there. Sorry, I was thinking of a friend of mine. Yep.
Hey! Okay, what if I said that we, like, do group reading and discuss it together?
I'd probably nap through that.
That's you, Sayori.
Why did I let her in this club?
I know.
Yeah, but it doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We just need to catch their interest, you know?
Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monika, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori? Oh, I like
Me?
that question.
Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you a chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate.
Sure. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us. Alright, sign me up.
Monika? Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh!
What? What is it?
Did she just get what she said?
I think she already moved on. Yeah.
I forgot all the things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me.
Rushed, but weren't... Yeah, you were 10 minutes late. God damn it, Sayori. Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then?
I'll forget if I don't go now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, I'll only take a second.
She'll be back in 30 minutes. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monika momentarily alone. Monika sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Oh, I hate that.
Not
see, I hate.
much.
See, they're doing the thing where it's like, yeah, because like I said, I don't think this is gonna be meta at all. But like, it's cheeky. Like that's a cheeky line from Dan.
Yeah.
I hate that. Discover your heart. Oh, that actually hurt a little. No. Write your heart out. Write your way into his heart. Like, shut up. Stop. No. Oh, no. Is she actually going to say... God damn it! Right into your heart. Right the way... God damn! Okay, laying it on thick now, Dan. Right the way into your heart. Into his heart.
Sayori inspired this? Holy shit.
Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Not a terrible tagline, but crazy. That ends up being a lyric of your reality. Wow, that's lame. And that's good too, because, yeah, just shitting on it. Aha!
I got robbed!
You startled me.
Sorry, but it's something important. On my way to the classroom, there was a girl reading a book.
Oh? Reading a book?
Let's hurry and recruit her.
Let me get...
Yeah, just
long
gun
purple
this
hair, I
girl
presume?
down. Be like, hey, will you join our club?
Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it.
Purple hair?
I mean, it could also just be Natsuki because, like, she wouldn't want to
It
go
could
home
be, but
after the school day.
Sure,
And,
but I'm still...
Sayori doesn't understand the difference between a book and literature and manga.
Maybe. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monika grabs one of her flyers, stands up from her desk. Are we gonna get Yuri or Natsuki here in this?
Be interesting.
Looks like it, unless it's about to change scenes. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way.
Don't tell me canonically you're meant to go through some part 1s, then some part 2s.
That'd be interesting.
This way!
You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monika over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper.
See? In here.
Monika peers through the window as we start spying. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book.
God, I hope she doesn't notice
Can we get a visual?
now. This is hella creepy.
Right on cue! I feel like a creep doing this.
You should go inside and talk to her.
Me?
You're the president, and I would probably scare her away.
Yeah, it's gotta be Yuri then. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, I'll do it. Monika takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. We got Monika, Yuri?
That was fast.
Oh, we're switching. Oh, we're just... Okay, they're not gonna give it to us.
Oh, you bastards.
Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed.
To be continued in another side story.
Maybe.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. Okay, so nothing happened.
She's gonna be hella freaked out. Like, where the hell did that come from?
That's funny.
That's kind kinda cute.
Monika's like, don't call me cute.
Cutie patootie. With a hella fine booty. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monika still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monika and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monika coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to see some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monika was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart? That's so cute!
I thought it was a little overdramatic.
But,
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist? A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And yeah, this is interesting too, because we're acknowledging, like, a trait that isn't inherently a bad thing, but how the context of DDLC, like, turned that into a very bad thing in the context of Monika in the main game.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, which she definitely did in the main game, so I don't think it's that
a little
bad.
too much, actually.
Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So, I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that. The vision. God, how many times is she going to say vision?
I feel like I'm getting a vision of another alternate plane. One that goes far
Honestly.
beyond our meager understanding as mortals. Wait,
Crazy.
Are we mortals? Have I
She was
been
always
like
talking
this?
about looking through the hole.
I know.
The hole in the wall.
What's the vision?
It's... Monika pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monika trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart.
I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of everyone. Or out of anyone.
Interesting.
Well, when you're the one who always knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you.
Monika returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are.
It's kind of sad because they honestly get along too well here, which just makes the base game so much more depressing.
Which is great.
Like, we're pretty much just experiencing, like, Sayori's program memories of her time with Monika, and it's like, yeah, to go from this to, like, kill yourself. It's like holy
that. I know,
shit.
right? It's like that extra context makes the game even better, because it's like it's somehow even more fucked up.
You make his life worse. Kill yourself.
God. So good.
So fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah. We're really gonna make this the best club ever.
So good that all the others will disband in our wake.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel like we might be... I feel like this is about to end this first part.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but this background looks different than the original.
Maybe it got touched up somewhere.
Something about it feels different.
Maybe.
I'm not sure what though.
Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner.
Damn, air conditioner?
And the only movement...
That's premium.
And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home?
You tell me, you're the president.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over.
Can't quite say okay, everyone, yet.
Well, that was her first ever line of the whole thing.
I know.
But yeah, other than that, she hasn't said it. I look forward to tomorrow.
Need at least 2 people.
I was gonna say, we need another person.
Me too.
Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
Go away. In that case...
Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monika.
Good luck.
Monika smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room and the music becomes way more melancholy. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection, that's a different one, encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most? Yeah, I thought that was an interesting line from Sayori as well. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Oh, that's
It is quite interesting. You chose literature.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, but also, like, that line is, like... Lead people to happiness is very... Yeah, that's the first thing here that, like, that's kind of sus. Like, that's, like, a really... Of all the ways to say that, very interesting.
Kind of went into a little self-absorption at some point, though. I mean, in the end, I guess she did get that. You know, everyone was happy aside from her, in some way.
Sure. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in.
Don't look directly at me as you say this.
I know. She's saying this out loud with nobody else around right in front of us. It's like they're like, I know it's not.
Dude, the weirdest
he's
thing
trolling
about
so hard.
DDLC, I don't know if it's just everyone being stupid, but I swear no one, including me and like everyone I've ever watched, no one like just clicks the idea that Monika's looking directly at us and everyone else is tilted.
I know, because it's relatively subtle. It's
and
not
it
like
stands
super.
out, especially when they're all on screen together.
When they're all on screen together, yeah. The person who's forced to be perfect. Huh. Interesting. Monika suddenly noticed a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind?
Oh no.
I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. I assume it's going to be a second poem. Probably a little darker than the first. Worried, Monika opens the folder to check.
Get out of my head.
Poems. It's a folder of poems.
Oh my, how many has she written?
I think we're going to get quite a few but of all the different characters over the course of all of these.
Alright. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day, I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment. yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day, pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die and you too. I'm getting a little like... I'm getting like low-key like yandere creep vibes from this.
A little bit.
Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, it's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower.
Whoa.
That was creepy as shit. That sounds more like a Monika poem.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, that's the other thing about this, is that this is years later. So, like, I am, like, once I realized, okay, we are actually doing poems, I'm like, yeah, Dan's gonna flex a little on these poems, and that was intense. I expected it to be dark, but yeah, that's a lot. Jesus to unpack Christ. There. That's some fucked up shit. Because, yeah, it's such an interesting thing, because the idea of, like, yeah, it's so easy. It's similar to, like, killing bugs, right? It's like you could pluck a flower and it's like you're ending a life, and it's such a mundane thing, right? But you are killing something when you do that, and it's like comparing herself to the flower, and the idea that because, you know, she needs this instant gratification, this self-satisfaction, because her life's so empty, and then, you know, she comes to the conclusion that she needs to become the flower, which is obviously, given what she does to the flowers, the through line's pretty obvious there, that she's talking, that this is kind of a big metaphor for suicide. So yeah, that's there's a lot there.
that got disturbing near the end of it, let me tell you.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh. Yeah, no, it's fair. What the? Wait.
No, that was the narrator doing that. What the? I've seen everything that could happen, but what the hell is this?
Wait, I thought this was supposed to be fun.
I thought this was a dating sim.
It's still DDLC though, you know, it's gotta have some oomph to it. Wait. Sayori?
Did you bring a whole fucking catalog of poems?
That's gonna be the end of part 1. Yep.
No!
That's the end of part 1.
No! And we unlocked
So it looks like
2.
you might have... Yep, we did. It looks like you might have
shit.
unlocked some other things, yeah. New music, of course.
The music, mail. I don't even know what any of these mail things give. These are just, like, weird. Oh, yeah, there's a specific...
So this is, like, all leading... This is all more tease at, like, what the fuck, like... Because the thing is like... So, I've dove into this a bit, and, like... There's like this thing where it's like the game exists like within this company. This is like more lore on top of all the shit that he like snuck into the original game. Like all the bullshit he coded into that like implies his like sequels and stuff. He fucking doubled it with this game. And that's why it exists with this whole metaverse enterprise solutions. That's why the game is presented the way it is. It's a double meaning because it was a way for the game to be played on like consoles with like files and stuff, but it also doubles as like this game's literally existing on a server, and it's like there's all these characters weird. That like Metaverse worked on the game, right. And it's literally called Metaverse Enterprise Solutions, and you have these different characters who like worked on it, and it's like this whole like thing, and there's like all this weird thing where they start tracking, like they realize like, oh, Monika's like fucked up, and like they're realizing this stuff, and ironically a lot of them you unlock in like reverse order of when they happen. Like a lot of times you get like... That
is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it's super interesting though, but that's a whole nother, you know, that would be a whole nother video.
Maybe.
Get into all that.
And then we've got, okay, so we got some more stuffs here, which is pretty cool. Don't know if you want to go through a lot of these or not. But we got some pictures which are fun, and then
You're mine.
You can quickly review any kind of poem you want, which is cool. So we got the Take My Hand, Become the Flower, Eagles Can Fly, shit poem.
Yep.
What's this? There was once a lady. What the fuck?
A poem from Sayori distributed at special events in the past. So if you get all of Sayori's other poems, you unlock this.
Oh, okay. So that'll be Yuri and Natsuki as well. Interesting. And then we get all the sketches and stuff. Don't know if you want to go through those at some point. And then fucking just promos, which is funny. I kind of want to look at this.
Yeah, you still
have them. I have all the sketches though, which is cool.
Yeah, there's still a couple promos that you haven't gotten.
I think we'll probably unlock these as we go along. So
probably, yeah.
No. I think there's one, and this is like fuck you. Okay, so this is the regular. This is the regular club. I feel like there's something different in the new one. Oh, well, that's different. New lighting.
That's different lighting, yeah.
I feel like there
morning instead of afternoon.
I think there was something different.
So it's, and then we're going to obviously have two more backgrounds that are new, obviously.
I know there is an unlockable that's really weird, where it's like, you can only unlock it at, I think it's 2:40 a.m. or p.m. It has to be one of them. You have to do something on that minute. And
I bet that unlocks
wild.
like some more of the metaverse bullshit too, probably, because that's
probably
like,
that
a lot of that stuff's really weird. Yeah,
one of those was go through like Yuri's suicide thing without hitting skip, so I should just spend time clicking that shit away.
That's brilliant.
That got annoying,
bro. I love him. He's such a troll.
Never make it be said you don't earn your achievements in these games, VNs or not. But yeah, what do you think of the first part of Trust?
That was good. It was very, like I said, it was upbeat. It was exactly what I predicted. It was the meeting, the very beginnings of the Literature Club, the first meeting between, presumably the first meeting between any of these four, but we'll see. And yeah, it was cool. It was happy, very fun. And then kind of near the end, they were like, they give you these are still DDLC characters, so they obviously are like fucked up and they have issues, regardless of glitches or not.
I definitely appreciate it because it gave us another side of Sayori. It ironically gave us a serious side of Sayori, and as we already said, the game makes it explicitly clear that like the way we see Sayori is the way that she presents herself for the MC. But putting her in a situation where she's never met this person before, she can clearly tell there's a lot more to Monika than MC. You just get a lot more. You get more competence in Sayori, and that's really cool, and it actually shows that the vibes were ironically kind of strong with these two, so it just makes it so much worse. So much worse. With what
and
Monika
then just
did
how quickly everything. And you kind of get the reverse too, where you kind of get Monika in this situation, especially at the beginning, like a little, because she's somebody that likes to be in control of the situation, obviously. And you kind of see her, like, fumbling, like, not really knowing how to get this literature club off the ground. So you kind of see Sayori in, like, a position of being more, like, strongly presented as, like, somebody who's relatively competent, all things considered. And you see Monika in more of a position of weakness than you typically do in the main game. So it's kind of cool to see both of these characters in different spots
of each other.
Yeah, and then I do like that, like I said, we got some darker stuff near the end, and you kind of get that cliffhanger to be like, yeah, now I want to see the rest of this, because they did leave you off with something a bit more, iffy. And obviously, I'm sure Monika's going to want to eventually confront, might be a strong word, but talk to Sayori about some of this. And this obviously lends itself to the fact that Monika clearly, obviously some of it's because she was like metagaming the game, but she obviously understood that Sayori had some issues, and obviously this fits into that lore.
Yeah, it definitely makes it interesting that we're going to go from Trust right into a second Sayori edition as well.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I like the way it ended, and I'm excited to see what we get in part 2.
Hell yeah! So that's the video, guys. No, I'm joking. Imagine that. 12 episodes of this shit. No way. Let's go.
Are you gonna do 6 though, or you're gonna do like each?
Yeah, one each is fine.
Like the 2-part probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I know they're very, very short parts for what we have set as like our standard in VNs, but this is fine.
I say, to be fair, they vary so much. Like they go anywhere from like 2 hours to like 5 hours. There's like such gaps in both of our like LPs of like VNs and shit.
True. But it's not
even
gonna be
longer
a 2 hour
in some
part, I suspect.
cases.
I hope not.
Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monika should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem.
Oh no, now we got the tension.
I'm so stupid.
I'm surprised
How
I
did I
already
let
have
myself-
the skip option.
Yeah, it was there the entire time, I think, in the first part.
I'm tempted to click it, but I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder... Yeah, what was that line?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine. How did I let myself be the center of attention? That's a crazy line given the game,
Because
the main
you
game.
are the center of attention, Monika.
Well, it's ironic because in theory it's the opposite, right? Like she's the one that gets no attention, therefore she makes herself the center of attention.
Yep.
But
You should be
Sayori
the
is
center.
going through. Oh, she could be the center. She literally she becomes the only attention by the end. You're
Yes.
literally just sitting there at a desk with her at like the end of the universe or whatever the fuck.
And she's just ranting on for 10,000 years.
And I can go, and there's so many different things that he fucking programmed into that too. It's great.
Yeah. I'll be
Sayori
surprised
is
if they
going
added
through.
more for this remake.
Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that?
I mean, you have known her for 2 days. It's not like you really know how to get through to her.
I think, well, now it might be 3, but yes. This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monika, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern.
Monika? Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, you kind of are, but that's besides the point.
We're friends? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend.
Monika shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, because that's the other thing, too. Like, Monika read shit that she probably shouldn't have read.
Yeah.
like it's an awkward situation all around, but it's not like Sayori was like, hey, read my poem about killing myself. But as she says
to
that,
be
her
fair,
face
it's
darkens.
She did bring it to school, so it is kind of her problem.
Yeah, it probably works on it in school, that type of shit.
Oh, that's edgy.
Through the silence, Sayori... That's the funny thing about Sayori, is like, she's a genuinely edgy character that tries so hard not to be edgy, and usually it's the opposite of that.
Exactly.
So it's interesting. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization.
I left my folder here.
Monika stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response.
I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
I love it, because this is like straight in line with stuff that happens in the main
It definitely
game.
would be nice just to have a character that we can actually bring up the depression concerns to. That isn't like someone she idolizes.
But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Yeah, this is just going to get worse and worse. This is just going to make the main game sadder and sadder. The fact that this is where
That's the
this
point.
trust, and then you add the fact that it's fucking called trust too, is even crazier. Another long moment passes in silence.
You would never think the line, "kill yourself," comes out of Monika's mouth. Or he would be better off without you.
I could just imagine someone just, like let's say, like, they're introducing someone else to DDLC nowadays, and they're like, they have their copy of the game, they're playing that, it's like, we're gonna play these side stories first.
Oh no.
Imagine.
Oh no. Completely
Terrible.
wrong order. Does not compute. No, no, no.
Oh, God.
Then they're thinking in the VN, alright, we're going to fix Sayori. We're going to get her a happy ending. And then it's like,
all that build up. Yeah, because then you'd actually have a lot of build up to that. The air is incredibly heavy.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do all of this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish.
Interesting. But it's like, yeah, like, this is my problem. And, like, it's one of those tough things where it's like, it's like, obviously she could use help, but it is a delicate balance.
But it's also
Monika,
understandable because, like, from Sayori's perspective, she's added a lot of burden to someone she just met.
Sure.
Who she's been trying to help, and it's like, well, fuck. That's a paradox.
And we know that that's just not her thing.
Yeah.
Monika massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monika to pry, it's also painful for Monika to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. Yeah, it won't be the last time.
No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have to at least needed to check if it was me.
Yeah.
Well, we're not even a club yet. This is awkward.
I know. I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Monika pauses to collect her thoughts.
Don't get any romantic feelings right now. You're not in the right headspace.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy when these are secretly all just like ships and like every combination of all the girls just start like making out by the end of these.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be crazy, the plot twist.
But there's no four-way story.
Well, I said every combination, but you know.
Bro, you've given me like, see, you've put these thoughts in my head. Now I need a mod where MC joins the club and all four girls are together and he's not a part of it.
He's the odd man out, literally.
Yeah, literally.
That sounds amazing. That actually does sound funny. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express... It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision.
My vision.
In fact, it's our vision.
My vision.
No, I think that's even better, because it's like, it's our vision. We came up with this, even though I'm the one that's been saying it's the vision this whole time. Mm-hmm. It's our vision.
Yep.
Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. Doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that.
cute.
Sayori smiles gently.
Promise if you promise.
Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise.
Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. I will say, though, that kind of, like we had, like, a little bit of a cliffhanger, so to speak, at the end of part 1. And, like, now, like, it feels like we came to a decent enough resolution. I'm actually curious where the rest of this is going.
Probably, again, if there is any shared continuity, it might lead into...
Yeah, it might transition to Yuri or whatever, yeah. Yeah. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitment?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I want to spend some quality time with my vice president.
Just Sayori. Ugh. I feel the need to rinse my mouth out.
I do have to fulfill my end of the promise. Hey, the good news is we're getting most of the Sayori out of the way early, to be fair.
No, she's right after this one.
Because what, there would be 3 of them, and 2 of them are right off the bat.
Yeah, that's fair. There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's fine.
Oh, 1 second. Alrighty, let's keep it going. That's fine.
That's fine. Yep. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where that takes you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. Of all things, I'd not think we'd get Sayori mentoring Monika on literature.
Love it.
An official DDLC story, you know?
Well, that's the thing, right? You started a literature club, but this is kind of where the literature club obviously began.
Not being good
its
at
kind
literature.
of focus towards poetry specifically, though.
And then you can turn those feelings into a story. Maybe even a song from the piano that you love, you know?
Yep.
You can get your if you can get your feelings down first and make it sound pretty later. Oh my god, those lines. Why? Why did they come from Sayori, man? Write down on the paper and tidy it up later and all that shit. Oh no. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to another. It's more like a college where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way.
Claw.
At least, that's how I do it. It's not the only way. But it's also really good to not get stuck right at the beginning.
I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monika pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist. You idiot.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. Monika scribbles out you idiot after she writes it down.
No, keep it. Huh?
Wait, what? You think I'm an idiot?
Say that again, bitch.
Yeah, I know. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot, bitch?
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monika rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. Just Monika, but also you, of course. Monika continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Phew. Monika looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it.
Oh dear.
But it's also kinda liberating?
I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you're good at writing poems.
Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you? Oh, whoa, the Riz.
Whoa. Already putting on those charms.
I was about to say, that was a make out in the closet kind of line there, Monika.
I mean, they've
Sayori
got
beams.
They got the whole room to themselves right now.
I mean, we know Natsuki ends up in that closet one way or another.
Yeah, but a stupid manga isn't there right now.
I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it!
Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Can do it?
No.
No. Interesting. Yeah, that did very much feel like, oh, okay, we're done.
I mean, it's only been one day at that point, so...
Another day passes. As usual, Monika's the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day.
Yeah, I wonder how Yuri felt about that.
It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Right the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monika's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate Club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monika was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I don't know if you want to find out what's on the other side of that mental wall, though.
Walls are up for a reason, man.
I need to learn to express myself for real. Monika pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen.
But not too real.
We're gonna get a Monika poem, She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper.
Does ink begin to drip on the pen?
But her hand doesn't move.
Oh no.
Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip. Stop it! Stop, Dan! Shut up!
Of course.
Bro's jerking himself off now at this point. Monika lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monika's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monika presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Oh, God.
Come on, Monika. Just move your hand and write the way into his heart.
Oh, stop it.
Monika writes, "This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain."
2 stains.
Yeah. Monika slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk.
And,
is she gonna fall asleep and here comes Sayori again?
Yeah.
The air conditioner seems louder today.
Or at least Sayori's gonna think she fell asleep. I'm here.
Hi. Monika hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk.
Bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Damn.
You too.
The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monika's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Oh, trust! There's the key word again. Of
Crap.
course. You could trust me with anything.
Oh.
Sayori gazes at Monika with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monika takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die.
No, I think that was... Wait, was that Sayori?
Well, I mean, yeah, she wrote... Yeah, I don't know what to do, because Sayori wrote it and gave it to Monika, and then Monika read it.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough.
Yeah, but either way. Sayori.
God damn. This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like 1,000,000 times better than me.
Oof. That's completely not true.
Well, I wouldn't say completely.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
There's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is, like, screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you, more than I'm scared. God damn.
At those words, Monika stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this.
It's only been 3 days.
Well, I think it's better, because they said as the days passed a little while ago, so maybe, I don't know,
so.
maybe it's been like a week or something, who knows. Definitely not been that long, though. Were Monika's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monika waits in gentle silence.
This sounds oddly intimate.
Yeah, I made the joke, but...
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I
We've
can't
seen
control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else but be happy.
Yep. But that's terrible. That's what Monika wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask what's wrong. I know that, because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head just doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Damn! Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
Definitely a better character than Uraraka.
How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I'm not worried. Or I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me.
Monika feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monika steps forward. But nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. If you'd like.
Ah.
Aww!
Ah. Ah.
Let's go!
Ah. Yes. Bury yourself into me, Sayori. This is such an awkward looking hug.
I hope we get one for... honestly, I think decent chance we do, but I hope we're getting one for all of them.
Why is there a tear in the curtain?
It's... Oh my god, please tell me that does not represent the hole in the wall.
Oh, stop it.
Especially with this being a shot with Monika in it. Wordlessly, and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder.
In the most awkward looking hug I've ever seen.
Well, it's not a hug, I mean...
It's hug energy.
Through their contact, Monika can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that of all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. Oh, she closed her eyes there.
Ah.
Monika. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Oh, and she broke it.
I know, this is brutal.
She broke her
Like,
promise
it's so sweet, but in the
most
context
soul-crushing
of the
way.
game, it's so brutal. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking. To say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm
And now she
worthless and
opened her
everyone would be
eyes.
better off without me.
She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek.
I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. It just feels like everyone just has to put up with me. And I hate it. I hate it!
The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me and I just want to die.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So, she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monika can't magically make them go away.
Well...
The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value. To me, and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here.
Oh, all of this means nothing in the base game.
It's so...
Just
well, I
a
mean,
shame how far a
you know,
dark turn
if
she
anything, it
went.
means more. Yeah, right? In the worst ways. But, yeah, it's something. Like, he's... Yeah. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes.
I guess I needed that. Some days are just harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are.
Oh, don't go gay on us.
I think this whole thing's gonna be gay as fuck. It's
no.
just no. There might not be any kissing, but this shit's gonna be. I mean, there's gonna be 4 Yuris, not just one. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
It's
Sayori
scary.
nods.
Since it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it's helped knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Whoa, that made me tired. And hungry. Alright, let's
Classic.
go to the vending machine. Which we now have an actual sprite for, which is crazy.
Nice. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Monika smiles.
But I might want to get a snack first. And so
All of
to
a sudden,
vending
the
machine
sound.
we went.
Oh, all of a sudden, the
Oh.
sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads.
Oh no.
The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar.
a face that will be in the next part.
Yeah, that's where they cut it. That's good.
Alright, so this is all like one interlooping story, I guess.
Potentially, but yeah, I assume
we just get like
so
the different pieces of it.
Yeah, that does feel like we might get a tiny bit of Monika in the next one.
That was good. I definitely liked that we got to see for a split moment there that Sayori just being real, just letting the facade she tries to keep up go down, and just find someone where she can just be herself to, in a way, you know, just let that you know, shield of sunshine down for a minute and just be real. It definitely adds a more interesting layer to her character.
You could feel it, like I feel like, especially like obviously we've like, it's been a long time, of course, but we've read like mods and stuff, but like you can feel
more so me than you.
Yeah, of course, but you can feel it. Like you could tell that, like, you know, Dan's, you know, like there's something about it that it's like, because by all accounts, this is, you know, in vibe, this feels straight out of like fan fiction, right? But reading it, there's something there where you could just feel that, like, you could tell that it's the man himself in the writing. Like, there's just something about it that's like, you can tell that it's the real deal.
He just knows these characters so well.
Yeah, it's just everything fits so well here, which is crazy because obviously this is obviously backstory, but it's also like, you know, it just makes this game feel more tragic than it already is. And I imagine we'll get a lot of that with all of these. But obviously Sayori is, of course, having a lot to do with her inclinations to suicide, of course. Like, of course. So like, that gives us the idea that, like, I think all of these at the end, like the end game for all of these side stories are gonna be happy, but it's clear that there's gonna be a lot to get there. Like, we're gonna get into It
is especially interesting going off of, like, right as Sayori's like bled her heart out to Monika, to going into Sayori again, but with another character now, and I'm very curious how that's gonna actually work, because Sayori's...
Well, it's probably gonna be Yuri-centric. I'm imagining it's gonna be Yuri-centric with, like, Sayori acting as, like, the secondary character. I think there's an argument as to... Because, I mean, that's the weird thing, right? Because, like, this got heavily into Sayori's issues, but Monika was more or less the, like, lead in this.
Yeah, she was.
And it was about Monika, because, I mean, it was about Sayori trusting Monika, but it was about Monika in a lot of ways, you know, trusting herself when it comes to being able to write and being able to write her own emotions, right? So it's like, it's interesting the different ways, like I said, that you could perceive the title. What is the what's the Sayori Yuri title again?
I don't remember.
I think it's Understanding, but
Understanding.
Yeah, it is Understanding. So that's going to be interesting. Because, like I said, trust, I mean, they said it a few times, but, like, yeah, definitely trust. Made perfect sense, having actually played it. So I'm curious about Understanding and how, like, what exactly the theme. Because, I mean, they basically are literally telling you what the theme of the short, of the side story is by the title. These are all themes. So... I'm very curious. It'll be interesting to see what that's about.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. But this was... Oh, God, what is this? Staying focused on our goals. This is so long. Oh, my God. Nonsense. It is. What do we get
It's
here?
literally... That's literally about... What that one was literally about, because I only glimpsed at it.
We got the...
But what that email was... That email was literally talking about... When we gave Monika sentience, how did that affect the story of the game? That's literally what they're talking about. Like, they gave Monika, like...
They like, turning Monika into, like, they tortured the girl.
They're literally talking about, like, how... Yeah, what actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe?
What the fuck?
They're literally talking about that, and then it's like, it's really interesting because they're talking about collecting data. It's like really just all of this stuff's super interesting though. that pops up. It's probably the most interesting part of this remake, whatever you want to call it, other than the fact that there's actual new content in the side stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's literally just about like Monika, them like deciding to turn Monika into what we know her as, and how it affects the universe.
The metaverse is evil. It is evil.
But essentially, Doki Doki is the implication that like Doki Doki is literally like this like weird like AI simulation thing, and what that means for anything, God only knows, because in all likelihood, who knows if Dan's ever gonna make anything after DDLC. But if it ever comes, a lot of this stuff could have relevance,
and that would be fun. But yeah. Guys, I think that is it for Trust. That was the first of this little collection of videos. And we'll be going into some Sayori Yuri. The ship name is just Sayori for this one. So we'll be going
It's Sayori, but you spell it with a U instead of an O.
Well, I can't pronounce that, can I?
So that's something, I guess.
But yeah, no. We'll be going into the next story next time. Anything more you want to say?
No, that was good. I'm curious about Sayori Yuri. I feel like on paper that's probably
very interesting dynamic.
On paper, that might be the one that I'm probably the least excited for. So it'll probably end up being one of my favorites. Honestly,
it's the curse / like luck factor.
Because I feel like the one right below it, like Natsuki Monika, is like
super
maybe
cool.
That's a really hype one. Because, like, obviously Natsuki Yuri is a huge one. It's like, he knew what he was doing. The fact that Natsuki Yuri's at the bottom, like, that's very intentional.
Bastard.
But, like, yeah, I would definitely say that, like, yeah, that's probably, yeah, I mean, that's such a, of course it's the last one.
Yeah. We'll get to it. Of self-love. We had to add a love in there for those two.
Of course.
Alright. But guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time with Understanding. Until then.
Hell yeah.